On June 30th, 2024, North Waziristan in Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province was rocked by a deadly suicide bombing. A Pakistani security convoy on routine patrol was targeted, shattering the day's calm and sending shockwaves through the region. At least 7 soldiers, including a captain and 2 civilians, lost their lives. Several others were injured. The attack, carried out by a suicide bomber in a vehicle packed with explosives, struck the Mir Ali area, a known militant hotspot. This brutal tactic is all too familiar in North Waziristan, where extremist groups have long operated. Despite repeated military operations, militants continue to regroup and launch attacks, highlighting the region's persistent instability. Each casualty is a stark reminder of the ongoing human cost and the resilience of militancy in this troubled borderland. The tragedy underscores the enduring challenge Pakistan faces in securing peace in its northwest. The Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, or TTP, quickly claimed responsibility for the attack. The TTP, a banned group with a decade-long history of violence, aims to overthrow the Pakistani government and impose its own rule. Since the Afghan Taliban's return to power in 2021, the TTP has intensified its campaign, especially in border provinces like Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. North Waziristan remains a key battleground. Despite major military operations like Zarb-e-Azb that disrupted militant networks but failed to eliminate them. The region's rugged terrain and porous border with Afghanistan allow militants to evade security forces and regroup. Pakistan accuses the Afghan Taliban of not preventing the TTP from using Afghan soil for attacks, straining bilateral ties. The attack highlights how geography and cross-border dynamics fuel ongoing instability. In South Asia, such attacks rarely occur in a vacuum. They are quickly woven into the tense India-Pakistan rivalry. Pakistan's officials often accuse India of backing groups like the TTP to destabilize Pakistan, while India denies these claims and points to its own struggles with cross-border terrorism. No credible evidence linked India to this particular bombing, but the rhetoric of foreign interference resurfaces after every major incident. The long-standing mistrust between the nuclear neighbors, rooted in decades of conflict and the unresolved Kashmir dispute, means every attack is viewed through a lens of suspicion. This cycle of blame complicates efforts at dialogue and keeps the region on edge. The North Waziristan bombing, while claimed by the TTP, risks further straining already fragile relations. Local violence here often ripples out, deepening regional instability. Pakistan's leadership responded swiftly, condemning the attack and vowing to continue the fight against terrorism. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and the military reaffirmed their resolve to eliminate militancy, promising that the sacrifices of the fallen would not be in vain. The attack highlights a surge in militant violence since mid-2023, with security forces and civilians increasingly targeted. Despite years of military campaigns, the threat remains, exposing gaps in counter-terrorism strategies. The tragedy in North Waziristan is a stark reminder of the complex, evolving security crisis facing Pakistan. It also signals to the world that instability in this region poses a persistent threat to broader regional security. Achieving lasting peace will require not just military might, but regional cooperation and a renewed approach to countering extremism.